Huh. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Oh, oops. Oh man, I hope I'm not getting sick. Man. Alright, so nothing. Oh, that wouldn't be good. That's not good. That's not good. That's not good. Good morning, good morning, good morning. No, and this isn't New York. This is going back to California. We're going to Disneyland. Yep. No. I don't know. I was feeling fine yesterday. I just woke up right now. Maybe it's because I'm just very tired, but it sure as heck looks like Tony Marconi is the guy that's dead in the preview. Well, we can probably showcase it. Let's see. Huh. All right. Good morning, everyone. No, I want to do that. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. believe that Rosetta Pierre might be the final killer. Just a thought. Yep. So this is our $120 for the PlayStation Classic. Alright, man, what kind of games do they have on it? Because I wasn't a PlayStation guy, so I don't even know. I mean, Tekken 3, Wild Arms, the other. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so what games? I mean, Tekken's alright, but Final Fantasy VII, they have it on every single console. I mean, there's no need to... Where's the full list? Alright, where's the full list? Oh, more to be announced. So it was 20. What? So you can pre-order, but if you pre-order, they're only telling you what 5 of the 20 games are. Anyways, my favorite game was on the PlayStation, but I liked the Thai police something, the on-rail shooter. That one was a lot of fun. Time Crisis. Maybe that's the one. Is it the one on the rails where you could actually get an adapter that was like a gun and you could shoot at the screen? I liked that. That was a fun game. I think you're right. I think we are talking about Time Crisis. Yes, for sure. For sure.
I'm wondering, I think the only legit PS1 time I've been able to find is 1028.
Gotcha. Yep. For sure. I do like the music. Oh my goodness. So it still hasn't been released. Whew. My shield's back. Gee, didn't get that up in time. I mean, a good thing for me was I went to bed at like 8:30, so I did get a good 4 hours of sleep. Ooh, it's taking a long time to load. That could be a good thing. Nope, not a good thing yet. Oh, they haven't put it in English. Let me try and force this in English. All right. Cool. So anyways, guys. Oh, you can read Japanese, so you can understand that. That's cool. So, this is a mobile game. So, I'm just letting you guys know I will most likely be playing this game as my new mobile game. It's from Nintendo. It's looking a lot of fun. So if you guys like to play mobile games, then you know, definitely pre-sign up, because you get a bonus reward if you do pre-reg.
Brother, we agreed on this. You shouldn't try to do this alone. Let us help you.
I won't let any harm come to either of you.
So it's called Dragalia Lost. DRAGALIA Lost.com. Yeah, it was on the Apple Store for a little bit, and I pre-registered, so I'm really excited to play it. So it starts, I think, like next week. So there's a Discord server. So let's do. So there's a Reddit for it. I'm on the server. I'm on the Discord server from Reddit. So I don't post a lot on there, but there's a bunch of people that are excited to play the game all on there. So yep, made by Nintendo and Cygames. And Cygames have released Grand Blue Fantasy, which I've never played, but apparently people are all for it. So I can't speak. Let's see, does this have... Let's see if I can force it into English. So I can't read that. No, I don't even have it in English. So it's mostly a Japanese game. Yep, Final Fantasy, Kingdom Hearts. Also has a little bit of like Fire Emblem in it. So I'm super excited for it, and I love the artwork. So we'll look at that while we're waiting for this.
I knew the quest would be fraught with danger, but the price we paid, it was too steep.
Without the shard to protect them, our people are at the mercy of those fiends. You must go, my son.
I will, Father. In the name of the blood we share, it shall be done. So long as I am needed, I will fight.
If you're ever to rule this kingdom, then you need to look after yourself, too. Are we gonna go find this dragon or not? Come on!
We set off in search of the Great Worms, the mighty dragons who once fought alongside our kingdom's founder.
The dragon's lair? It's in the mist holds.
I know the way. Just try not to soil your royal britches before we get there.
I have waited untold years for this meeting.
I was soon blessed with loyal companions, and with their help.
I hear you're venging, child of man.
Oh, that's right. Pre-reg, you have to have an account in like the U.S. or Japan. That's right.
The mist cleared, and a castle appeared in the morning light. But just as we claimed the shard, my world was turned upside down. The kingdom of Alberia was no more, and my brothers and sisters...
I will say though, Shield, I have a Canadian Apple Store account and a New Zealand Apple Store account where I download some games because they're region locked. So yes, I agree that you're locked out, but if you register with a different one, you should be fine.
But a dragon has woken within me. I will be strong.
It's a little bit of work though.
Dragalia lost. Make a pact with me.
Dude, it totally reminds me of like Tales of Symphonia for sure. Tales of Symphonia for sure. Alright, Floor. Oh my gosh, of course it's late. Of course it's late.
This is the tale of a pact between humans and dragons. The wind, the rain, the ebb and flow of the tides. All of nature's blessings rely on the dragons. Long ago, we and they lived in harmony. Then, 1,000 years ago, things began to change. An industrial revolution gave us structures of iron and steel, vehicles that raced across the land, city lights that blurred the lines between day and night. But our comforts came at a cost. As nature suffered and the world's mana was thrown out of balance, the dragons took notice. Our hubris enraged them. Our disregard for nature offended them. And so, we were brought to blows. The dragons fought with fire and lightning, while
So
we countered
freaking
with
cool.
steel and sheer numbers, somehow holding our own. After years of conflict, we lost patience with this war of attrition. Our scholars forged a key, one that opened the door to another realm and brought forth a creature so terrible, so merciless, that the dragons would have to relent. His name was Morsayati. Foolishly, we believed this creature would obey us.
Totally reminds me of Tales of Symphonia.
Morsayati for the demon he was. Elysium struck a pact with Ilia, a human woman he believed to be of noble intent. Together, they united the world. Rose against Morsayati and locked away his power, rekindling the bond between dragon and human, and securing an age of peace. Humanity abandoned industry and swore to coexist with dragons and nature alike. The war was brought to an end.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Dude, it's got me so hyped for the game. It comes out I think next Friday. Or next Thursday. So depending on when it gets released, I might actually be playing it on stream.
This is the tale of a pact between you.
This is part 1, part 2. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, Willis?
Almeria, hate itself.
Oh, here we go.
Despite our commitment to respect the dragon.
There we go, there we go. That was just the beginning. Okay, gotcha.
Between humans and dragons. 7 centuries later.
Oh, it's out. It's out. Alright, let's do this. Alright, somebody said it's out. do this. Oh, you guys liars. Liars. Tier. Guys are messing with me. Got me all hyped. Yeah, not even there. Alright, I'm watching. I'm watching the part 2.
This is the tale of a pact between you.
We'll figure out what happened with this. This is the first time I've watched these, actually.
7 centuries later, we broke our promise. Despite our commitment to respect the dragons, we continued to war amongst ourselves, fighting over land, food, and wealth. As nations rose and fell, a group of zealots revived mankind's interest in technology. They built a mighty empire and eventually summoned Morsayati back into our world.
Of course.
As chaos enveloped the world, this time it was a human who took the initiative. His name was Alberius, and dragon blood from his forefathers' ancient packs coursed through his veins. Alberius became a light of hope for the world.
The art's good. They got a really good narrator for this, at least for the human translation, or human, English translation.
However, his greatest allies were 6 dragons. Midgardsormr, Lord of Storms. Mercury, Lord of the Seas. Brunhilde, Lord of Flame. Jupiter, Lord of Thunder and Light. Zodiac, Lord of Shadow. Anthonius, who fought alongside the king, but did not return. With their help, Alberius once again locked away Morsayati's power and placed sacred shards in each corner of the land to keep us safe. Alberius founded a new kingdom, Alberia, and passed his wisdom and dragon blood on to future generations. 3 centuries later, his descendant King Aurelius rules over the land. He is respected by his people. However, dark clouds are gathering, and history threatens to repeat itself yet again.
No, Uj, I think, might be a developer. I'm not sure. I mean, I'm gonna try it anyways. Oh. I should have known. I should have known they'd be late. Nah, he's not, so. Well, I got a message from Nadia, that the community manager, that it was supposed to be released on time. So, you know, we'll see. No, they didn't mess up the dates. They definitely know it's coming out today. Just waiting. They see me waiting. They hating. Oh my goodness, let's do this. Let's do it. Let's do it. Come on. Well, I gotta say, the music's pretty good. Yep, there's the teaser. New format? Are you talking about the browser? I think it's way better. I do like it a lot better. The only thing that they still need to work out is there's still some bugs. Like there's still some performance issues, way more performance issues than there were previously. But I do think it looks nice, and the ability to keep spinning for energy, that seems like a good plan for everyone. Way better than before, because before you were capped in terms of what you could do. What's up, gamer girl? So that's just my thoughts on it. I pretty much like everything about it except for the performance. Still waiting. They see me waiting. They hating. Is it laggy right now? I'll probably restart the stream once the case is actually out. Yeah, you're right. The searching for objects in a pile takes forever. Holy crap, it takes forever, you're right. And of course, we all know the codex. We all hate the codex. Whew. Making samples, you're right, takes longer. So some of that stuff is. Still can't separate music and sound audio. So, oh, did we get copyrighted? I didn't even see if we got copyrighted. Because I think the last case, I think I didn't turn off the music. Dude, let me pull this up, see. I think we're okay to play the music. Yeah, the cases are usually out on Thursday, but must be a holiday or something in Paris. Well, they claim it's a day out early. So far. So far we're waiting. I didn't even think about that. Two people on the loading screen? Huh, what do you mean? Let me see. Oh, yeah. I always thought it weird though, because that guy doesn't look anything like Jones. I wonder if they ever thought to update that. Pizza sounds great. Nice job, Rana. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Well, it takes me 2 hours, and I gotta get ready for work at 5. So, we probably got another hour and 15 minutes. At 2:30. Yep. I do that one. I am looking forward to Disney. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. It does not look like I'm going to be getting some sleep today. So, that means tonight we'll be sleeping because I gotta wake up early in the morning and drive us. Will I make it to the end? Like I said, it depends on when they release the case. If they release it in 2 more hours from now, then no, I'm not gonna be able to finish the case before I have to go to work. But I would like to. I would like for them to release it. Shoot, for you might have not missed anything when you come back. We'll see. Thanks, Sonic. Shoot. I'd be okay with next week as long as it's not tomorrow. I'm not gonna be here tomorrow. Yeah, they've delayed cases. There was one time where I went to work because it was delayed so much. It was delayed like 3 or 4 hours. I just wish they would let us know. Yes, I'm definitely looking forward to the vacation. I think it'll be fun. It's going to be a little chaotic with the boys at Disneyland, but I think all in all we'll get a couple of good pictures and it'll be a lot of fun. Yes, sir. Oh, Shield, you play Clash too? I got you onto that. Yeah, I'm playing it, but I don't play it. I used to play it a lot. Now I don't even play it that much. I just play to help my clan out. Well, hopefully, Shield, you gotta create an account from the U.S. and download Dragalia Lost for sure. Ooh, I heard Hong Kong Disneyland was awesome. Oops. We have no idea how long it's been delayed for. They never communicate to us, ever. I got a message because I asked Nadia specifically. They said, hey, in a nice way, I said, you know, will the case be released at the same time of day that the previous ones? And she said yes. Yep, no news from them at all. Usually pretty simple, hops on the stream. Usually they're somewhere in the chat, or they're lurking, and they'll usually put in a comment about the delay. Yeah, see you, Floor. See you when you get back. I have unfortunately not been outside of the United States, sadly. My family has, but I worked too much. My parents were, or when my mom and my sisters went to Turkey, Greece, Egypt, and stuff like that, I was either in school or I was working. And I couldn't leave for like a week or two to go. Oh, Dreamlife should not be a company. They should be out. They should have been out a long time ago though. They've got too much power to keep themselves afloat, but they really shouldn't be around at this point. Fall asleep on stream. It's fine. Everybody's like playing a game now, just waiting. Okay, thanks, Mo. So Mo works are pretty simple. So you guys did the push. Thanks, Mo. I'll let you know if the how the performance issues, they were still present a little bit in the last one, but they seem to get a little bit better. Yeah, Mo's works for pretty simple. Wish Mo hit me up on like Facebook or something, chat a little bit about the game or something. I don't know if he's a dev. I don't know. He's never admitted to being anything, but he definitely has insights into. He's got to work it pretty simple because he's been 100% accurate and stuff. He's been fairly responsive, so I think he did mention that they'll watch like the first like 5 minutes of the stream just to make sure that everything is running smoothly. I'll keep refreshing. My guess is that they probably did the push to make it active, so whenever that push gets completed, we'll be ready to go. Yeah, at least we don't have to wait till tomorrow. Hopefully I can get this case where unfortunately we know who the victim is. And it's a guy near and dear to our heart. Ace, with everything we've learned about dream life, we must take action against them immediately. Apparently it's their experiments on the meteorite which caused the Crimson earthquake. and they've been using beryllium extracted from meteorite to conduct tests on humans. These human experiments killed numerous people after horrendous mental and physical torture. With these tests, Dreamlife developed Protozane, a serum which renders subjects completely docile and open to manipulation. I've already seen one of the horrifying applications of Protozane, people being made to kill against their will. We don't know why, but Dreamlife has mass-produced this serum, and they could be unleashing it to the public as we speak. Ace, our time has come. We've got the warrant to shut down the dome, so let's go arrest Rosetta and finish on with her schemes. Put your hands up, Rosetta. You're under arrest. Oh, darn, Secret Agent Ace. I didn't expect you to get here so fast. Oh, so she was expecting us. You thought I wouldn't notice you arresting my employees and traipsing around forbidden areas? I just thought I'd have more time before you stormed in. Time to do what? Get the Protozane out of the dome and unleash it on the public? Wait, you know about my plans? Yeah, we know about how Dreamlife experimented on humans to make a serum which makes people emotionless and suggestible. Dozens died at your company's hands. Our VR program proved that people crave being told what to do. We're giving the public what they want. Wait, so the VR game was part of your 6 schemes? Mind games, physical experiments? Is there nothing you won't do? We didn't even stop after your meteorite experiments caused an earthquake. But you'll see your plans crumble from your cell. The dome's officially sealed off. We'll stop you from smuggling any Protozane out of here. Hopefully that Protozane is already gone and there's nothing you can do about it. Well, the first things Secret Agent Ace will do is, after putting you in custody, search your office for clues about the serum's location and what you plan to do with it. Wow. Wow. That's nuts. Oh, sorry if someone spoiled for you guys. I'm not reading the comments. Okay. I don't see Marconi anywhere here. Where's the projector? Oh, there it is. Okay. Ace, Rosetta's in custody, but Dreamlife could be shipping that mind-altering serum right now. If you think these broken pieces might help us find the drugs in behind you, let's piece them together. A second crime scene. Alright. Well, I'm gonna grab some stars and I'll be right back. This is Bitching 88. Au revoir. Alright guys, let's grab stars as quickly as I can. I'm gonna boost up as much as I can. Alright. Some guy I've probably made up a fake account. Alright, let's do this. Hoverboard. Alright, signature, flower bouquet. Alright, so we're going to be trying to do this as quickly as humanly possible. Not that we don't do that previously, but, you know. We're doing it, man. We're trying to cruise. So let me talk about spoilers. On the edited version for YouTube, we're going to just blank out this part of the screen. Projector right here. Hey, so what's the next district? Where's headphones? All right here. Where's the remote control? Teacup. Well, for those of you guys who are watching this on Twitch, you can just remove the, oh, you can't remove the chat, that's right, 'cause it shows up. Yeah, do slow-mo chat for 120 seconds. I know it's a little slow, but let's enable that. Oh, you can't turn it on? Do I need to turn it on? Let's see. Dashboard. Let's see if I can add. Settings. How do I do time delay? Let's see. Okay, so stream plays chat. So what is it? Slow? Oh, so maybe let's see if that'll work. Okay. Alright, 30 seconds. We'll do 30 seconds. It's not great, but let's try that and see what happens. Let me know if that works. Yeah, to prevent leaks. So I'll be responding to you guys, but it'll be slightly delayed. But because of that, any future spoilers for you guys should be caught by Shield. I mean, we can ban them, but a lot of times they'll just put out the spoiler before you get a chance to ban them. Nope, nobody wants to know. If you tell them, then you get banned for life. Oh my gosh, how many was I even away from? I wasn't paying attention. You haven't missed anything, really. You haven't even found the murderer. We just found, just like one clue. Now, we need slow mo chat even when I'm playing, the actual case, because realistically, people are going to want to spoil when I'm actually doing the case itself. Just the nature of the beast. I know, did they examine? I want to get started, so I want to be able to finish off chapter 1. I'm trying as fast as I can. Thanks, Shark. Been playing it for 5 years, so I'd hope that I've got some skill on this. Although the missus laughs that I can't find stuff around the house, but I can find stuff within this game. What is that? Oh, there it is. There we go. I like Mysteries of the Past goes to Jack Archer and a saw. Boom, baby. it's looking like it's a little laggy. We'll try one more time and see if it is. Yeah, it's laggy. Shoot, I should have restarted it. I'll do the examining soon enough, but you don't want me to examine and then have to wait even more to collect some stars. Plus, I mean, we're probably only 5-10 minutes away. Yes, points. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Which race to? Alright guys, this is focus time. And I may start calling out stuff to see if you guys can help me find stuff. Biohazard, don't know what that is. Wristbands. Walkie-talkie, safety jacket. Ah, this is safety jacket. Gosh darn it, I was wrong. Biohazard sign, there it is. Lab flask. That's on a microscope? Yes, it is. Tracker, DNA helix. Where's the DNA helix, guys? There it is. Shoe, plan. Trash can, I think, is over there. Where's the wristbands? Let me know if you guys can find the wristbands, because that's not something I'm going to try and find right away. So if you guys see it, shout it out, and then I'll look for it. I mean, I might find it, but I doubt it. Oh, there's the wristband right there, of course. Hard hat, crystals. I thought I saw them somewhere. Ivy, DNA helix, electric fan. Shoot, I don't see the electric fan or the crystal. Oh, there's crystals. Snowflake, beacon, spray bottle, tool, magnets over here. Where's the electric fan? There it is. And plunger. The gun's right there. Flashlight's right there. Safety jacket's up there. Funnel's right over there. Trying to figure out where everything is. Measuring tape. Speaker, traffic barrier. Glove, rat, smoke detector, spray bottle, CD, sticky note. Forget that. Bottle brush. Microscope, robot, sticky note is pendant, syringe, gas mask, syringe, don't see the gas mask, sticky note and gas mask, pendant, I don't know what that is either. Oh, maybe that's the pendant right there. We're doing better. We're doing good. We're doing good. I think we've almost found everything. There we go. Tie. Sticky notes by the spray bottle. Okay, thanks for that. I just still couldn't find the sticky note, so I appreciate that. Oh, there it is. Thanks for that. I thought that was something else. Monster Doodle. There we go, guys. Good job. Good job. Thanks, Shark. Thanks, Shark, for helping me. Appreciate it. Body has not been found yet. Oh my gosh, I totally clicked that. That's unfortunate. At least I felt like I did. Not too shabby. That was pretty good. Oh my gosh, I clicked on the monster duel. Golly, it's such a waste, man. Keep. Oh my gosh, this is so lame. Is it me or is it the hit detection on this? Seems crazy. I feel like I was clicking these things. That was just a messed up. Oh, I guarantee you this update was made for touch, not mouse and keyboard. No, I agree that they take away the progress if you click incorrectly. I just wish the hitboxes were a little bit better. Because sometimes the hitboxes are just not good at all. Like I've hit the DNA helix multiple times and it just does not seem like it's doing it correctly. Monster Doodle as well, you gotta get like right in the middle. Can it happen again, man? It's almost like it knows it because it keeps giving me extra points that I would have got if it just allowed me to select it. Oh, look at that. I fucking clicked that. I am so pissed right now. I so clicked that. That DNA helix is horrible for the detection. I swear I saw that and I clicked on it. That is very, very frustrating. I clicked on the portrait too. Golly, man, the hit detection on this one's been horrible. Yeah, sorry about the swearing. Man, that pisses me off. They're usually not. They're usually not that bad. But man, on this one in particular, the hit detection's horrible. I'm just not gonna try and get the DNA helix. That'll be the last one I select. Because I'm losing out on points. Nope, not DNA helix. So anything but that. It's burned me multiple times. I hit that one too. Alright, well, whatever. I can't wait till I'm done with this. They need to err on the side of a larger hitbox. Look at this. Look. I clicked on it. Proof right there. Proof right there. Send that over to Pretty Simple and just be like, hey guys, look. You guys need to make your hitboxes bigger on this specific one. You heard the click, you saw it perfectly on the, hey, I got 5 stars, I'm happy. But, God, you saw that, that was ridiculous. Alright, we're gonna finish off chapter 1. Alright folks, genius, we are back. We grabbed a lot of stars, much to the dismay of chat. And it's time to check out these plans, which look like somebody is trying to break out of this place. This is going to probably take us to the next location. There's a map on this whiteboard. Here's Rosetta's office, and this X marks the drug production chamber. You're right, Rosetta must have tried to destroy this board if we closed in. But she underestimated you, Ace. Let's rush to the production chamber and pray the Protozane's still there. So she had a whiteboard, and she decided to break it rather than just erase it. Okay. Here we go, here we go. This is going to be where the victim is. How much you want to bet that Marconi was probably a good guy, and he was trying to help, and what the Ace? Is that Tony Marconi? But he's dead. Looks like he was set on fire. Doesn't make sense, Ace. What's Marconi doing here? You're right, one thing at a time. I'll send the body to Martine. If you want to look through the mechanical pieces, go ahead. But more importantly, this place is packed to the rafters with drugs. Hopefully Dreamlight didn't have time to ship many of those vials. With any luck, they might not have shipped any. Only one box is ready to go, and the label reads Shipping Destination Fornax. Well, that doesn't really read any bells. I'll ask Kathy to research this Fornax place, and in the meantime, comparing that signature to our database should reveal who's involved in distributing these drugs. Ace, we've put the dome on lockdown, but we've not yet solved all its mysteries, and now we need to discover who killed Marconi. Yeah. See how Jones is feeling about all that stuff. Great. Oh yeah, this one takes forever to find. With the new update. Oh my gosh. Look at this. How long does it take me to do that? It used to take me like 4 seconds. I added 6 seconds. Ace, that necklace among those mechanical pieces looks familiar. You're right, this is Marconi's trademark chain. Chain must have come off during the struggle with his killer. Let's send the necklace to Amir. He'll know if there are any clues on it. He was definitely growing on me, that's for sure. Almost looks like an Amy something. Oh, Philip Hoover. Oh, Kian. A person authorized that Protein shipment was Dr. Hoover, head of the meteorite department. We always knew Kian was shady, but how do we have enough proof to arrest him? Let's go. Hey, Dr. Hoover, you're under arrest. We have evidence you attempted to smuggle Dreamlife's mind-altering serum out of the dome. I'm a world-renowned scientist. You can't arrest me. Oh, yes we can. We've arrested people far more important than you. Now tell us about the Fornax place where the drugs were hid. Was this the first shipment? I'm not telling you anything. You'll regret this, Secret Agent Ace. Well, that's unlikely. Now, here's your last chance to help us. How did Tony Marconi end up burned alive in the drug production chamber? Marconi, the guy whose security company was hired to patrol outside the dome? No idea how he got in there, or why someone might kill him, nor do I care. Well, if something comes to you while you're sitting in your cell, let us know. This wasn't how today was supposed to go. You ruined everything, Secret Agent Ace. Dude, Kian, slow your roll, man. Slow your roll. Ace, clearly nobody will give up information willingly. We'll have to find it ourselves. You want to return to Rosetta's office for a more thorough look? Alright. I like the bouncing around. It's pretty fun. Oh shoot. This isn't actually where they want me to go. This was just unlocked because I got a star in the previous one. Oops. Getting too excited here. Oh, look at Marconi's picture, man. Almost got a star. New clues, there we go. Alright, well, there's the Marconi. I can't believe we missed that. How is that not a clue? Oh, it's because it doesn't show up first, that's why. Oh, brother. Off my game here. Yeah, what the heck, Ace? That's Marconi's prison file. Why would Rosetta have Marconi's prison file? Recovering the fate of writing might tell us. He also picked up an answering machine. Rosetta had a message she hadn't listened to. Let's crack the code so we can. Yes. Yes. Marconi's prison file reads, this man could be a precious asset. Set up a meeting with the lawyer to discuss a way to get him out of jail. Ace, this was written by Rosetta. So Rosetta got Marconi released from prison early, but why? I don't relish the thought, Ace, but we should talk to Rosetta again. Oh, brother. That's not too surprising that she would have released him from prison for her own gain. looks like a 9-2 or something. Yeah, 9-2Z. That looks like an E or an 8. No, this one. Yep. Looks like a KBO. Let's listen to the new message on Rosetta's answering machine. Rosetta, I'm getting sick of this. You better let me see Emilio and soon. Ace, that was Marconi's voice. He must have meant Emilio Fuller, that meteorite lab technician we last met during Wendy Stokes' murder. What did Marconi want from someone like Emilio? Let's ask the lab technician himself. Is he his son? What? Do you think that'd be the case? Holy moly. You think Emilio could be his son? What do you want now, Secret Agent Ace? I won't tell you anything about the drugs. We know you got Marconi out of prison early, and we want to know why. Well, Marconi has a reputation for efficiency. I need someone to efficiently run security outside the dome. Wow, you could have done any security firm. And now we found Marconi dead, right next to all that protozane you hope to unleash on Grimsboro. Dead? The legendary Tony Marconi? Well, somebody finally outwitted him, huh? Well, let me know when you catch whoever you did, Secret Agent Ace. I'm as intrigued as you are. Alright, I don't think she's the murderer. I mean, she's going to prison for a very long time, but I'm just going to bet this is his kid. Secret Agent Ace, what's happening? There's police everywhere. Rosetta's disappeared and the dome's being searched from top to bottom. Rosetta's in custody and we're investigating a host of illegal activities that have taken place here, Mr. Fuller. Oh, so there really were illegal activities? But I thought we were doing legitimate, groundbreaking work. Well, the work of your department alone has caused countless deaths. Personal accountability remains to be established, but you're to stay here until further instructions. And speaking of deaths, we just found Tony Marconi murdered. We know Marconi left Rosetta a message asking to see you, but any idea why? Marconi, I know the name, but I never met him. I can't imagine why he would have wanted to speak with me. Well, none of this makes sense, Ace. Criminals and crime and criminals everywhere? I don't recognize this place anymore. Alright. Instant this thing up. Hey, just when I thought seeing it all, you bring me Tony Marconi. Ace. Marconi was an institution around here. He was Grimsboro PD's longest-standing nemesis. Yeah, what happened to him? Well, the body bore traces of a struggle, but that didn't kill him. He looked like he had been engulfed in a fireball. We were not far off. I found traces of kerosene on the body, which combined with the glass shards embedded in his chest can only mean one thing. Marconi was killed by a Molotov cocktail. Holy crap, a killer threw a Molotov cocktail Marconi left him to burn? That's horrific. Well, horrific as it is, it also reveals something about the killer. They know enough chemistry to make a Molotov cocktail. Ah, so our killer knows chemistry. Well, Ace, we've got our eye on them now. Wow. That's a Jones joke right there. That's a Jones joke for sure. Film after you arrested Rosetta? Yeah, and we still don't know what Marconi was doing there, or if Dreamlife managed to ship the serum anywhere. All we can do for now is focus on the murder. Did you find anything on Marconi's neck? Comparison of the dome. He was killed with Molotov cocktail in the drug production chamber, but by who and why? And what was he doing there? We've got Rosetta and Hoover in custody for their involvement in Dreamlife's various crimes, but both denied any knowledge of Marconi's murder, and they've refused to say whether any protozane left the dome before we arrived. Well, I can help there, Ace. I have investigated that Fornex place where the vials were headed, and it's a warehouse, but it's empty. Well, does this mean Dreamlife didn't succeed in shipping anything? We got there in time? Yes, and now we'll be watching the warehouse, so if any trucks drive with drugs, we'll intercept them. Brilliant. Now we don't have to worry about that mind-altering serum being unleashed on Grimsboro. Hey, Secret Agent Ace, sorry to interrupt. It's about your investigation. Well, what is it, officer? There's been a break-in at Marconi's house. Ooh. Interesting. Well, guys, I'll see you guys in Chapter 2. This is Machine Ace 88. Over and out. Alright, so sorry about that, guys. At the end of that, it started lagging like crazy. So let's grab these stars. Then we can finish off chapter 2. Oh. I do not know chemistry very well. I do not like dark chocolate. I don't really like chocolate of any kind. So I am definitely not the murderer for this case. Are any of you guys? And the hit detection just seems like it's way off. I could be wrong, but it feels way off. We got basically Emilio, Philip, and Rosetta. I can see Philip doing it for sure. Emilio, I don't see him as being it, and Rosetta, I think she's too high up. She would have someone else do her dirty work for her. I don't think she does her dirty work. Ooh. We are cruising, man. It's almost like they know the DNA helix is a crappy, was crappily designed, so they don't even allow it on this one to be selectable. I don't think Rosetta will be the killer. Now, will she get jail time? Heck yeah. She's done a lot of horrible things as a CEO of a company. Well, Rosetta better be the one that gets jail time for sure. All right, perfect. I mean, I think Rosetta definitely gets jail time, but is she the murderer in this? Probably not. Because honestly, there's going to be some fallout from this whole thing, and they may want to put her in the next district. Perfect. Alright, so now we just got one more to go, and then we can finish off chapter 2. Oh wow, we've got like a moving thing in the background. Oh wow, look at that. Already getting there, getting there, getting there, getting there. I don't think this will be the end of Dream Life either. I mean, it might be the end of the dome, per se, but I feel like we're gonna probably get them trickling in, you know, through different districts and stuff. Yep, Dream Life is like Sombra, totally. Oh shoot, I don't want to play full screen. Oh yeah, I want to do this. I want to go on this side. What am I missing? Oh, the back. Oh cool, a herald. Yeah, everybody's a big fan of that Marconi picture. Oh shoot! All right, we're gonna start with chapter 2 then, because misclicked again. Okay. Alright folks, Pachinki's Idiot, we are back playing Criminal Case on Facebook. Let's head on to chapter number 2, where they found out where Marconi's house has been broken into. So let's head over there. Ooh, that is an amazing. Let's just look at that. That is amazing. I love that. That's great artwork. Yep, Ace misclicked again, so we're finishing off chapter 2. Man, talk about misclicks galore. Man, I must be tired or sick or something because I'm way off my game. Diamond, flag, broken. Oh, there's the lock picking set. Okay. Okay, so that is a clue. Okay, so that. Shoot. Hey, searching Marconi's house makes his death feel more real. We had so much history with him. Who would have thought he made his end under the dome? Anyway, the thief must have used those lockpicks to break in. What an amateur leaving that behind. There's some hair on it, well spotted. Let's vacuum up a sample. And photos always prove enlightening. Can you piece one back together? We can. Alright, so whose hair is this? What would putting the hair from the lockpicks on the microscope will reveal who broke into Marconi's home, Ace? Sorry, it was lagging again. Try this again. There we go. Ah, I told you. Emilio is his kid. I thought so. There's a photo of Marconi smiling at a baby. That's a side of him we never saw. He never mentioned having a kid. You're right, Ace. Marconi's much younger in this picture. That baby must be an adult now. Think Ramirez could identify the child? Let's send him the photo. Oh, cool. We're gonna loop Ramirez in. That's good. Hey, Ramirez. Hey. Oh, it's Asteroid. That hair from our mystery thief's lockpicks is a fur from a Shih Tzu. Marconi didn't own a Shih Tzu Ace, but maybe one of his acquaintances does? Well, yeah, I know Jones's dog is Asteroid, it's a Shih Tzu, but what of it? Wait, surely Jones wouldn't break into Marconi's home, Ace? Admittedly, he's been acting weird since Zoe's arrest, threatening Marconi and sneaking into the dome. We better speak to Jones, Ace. Oh, brother. Oh, brother. Jones is a suspect. That's not good. That's not good. I feel like he wouldn't do a Molotov cocktail as a murder weapon, but that still isn't good. Ramirez, did you manage to identify the child in Marconi's photo? It took some digging, but Marconi's name eventually flagged up something in the system. Marconi's listed as a father on a birth certificate. Ace. The birth certificate belongs to none other than Emilio Fuller. Yep, Marconi was Emilio's father. Apparently Fuller is Emilio's mother's name. It seems they tried to hide Marconi's paternity. So Marconi had a secret child. Let's see if Emilio knew about the family connection, Ace. I will bet you he did not. Hey, Mr. Fuller, did you know that Marconi was your father? Oh man, I haven't had enough dark chocolate for this. Yes, I knew, but I spent my life wishing I didn't have a gangster for a father. When I was born, Marconi was at the height of his career. He had enemies everywhere. He thought it too risky to publicly acknowledge me as his son, in case one of them came after me. So he provided for me financially, but left my mom to raise me alone. Weren't you upset that Marconi wasn't in your life? No, I was happy that Thug stayed away. I didn't want to be associated with a violent ex-convict. Got a bright future, Secret Agent Ace. I didn't need the burden of being a mobster's son. I mean, I kind of agree. So Ace, Marconi had a child, and one that wanted nothing to do with him. That's why Marconi asked Rosetta's permission to see Emilio, because he was his dad. And speaking of Rosetta, if you want to search her office again, let's go, Ace. Of course, Shield would be proud if his dad was a gangster. However, he'd probably not be as proud. A lot of baggage that comes with that. Ace, the tablet belongs to Marconi. That probably means he was here. Can you crack the password, Ace? If you think something's hidden in that cleaning cart trash, let's get searching. Yeah, they've actually, it's only chapter 2 and they've already opened up one of those. This is crazy. Okay, I'm clicking on it. Okay, the hits box on these are not that great. The lighter in that cleaning cart trash is bloodstained. Ace, you're right. This could be the lighter that Marconi's user used to light the Molotov cocktail. Let's get it to a mirror. Yeah, 2 energy. Whoa, that's how bad this stuff is. Nope. I'm thinking 4-3. No. There we go. Hey, now Marconi's tablet isn't locked. We can check his files. There's a video called in case things go bad. Well, did Marconi know someone was out to get him? Only one way to find out. Let's watch the video, Ace. I think he probably just always did it because he figured he'd die at some point. I keep telling you, I don't want to get rid of those bodies. Why are we having this conversation again? While we have your kid, you'll do whatever we want. So if I order you to take dead bodies out of the dome, either you do it or Amelia will suffer an accident. Oh, wow. Did we just see Rosetta blackmailing Marconi? She was threatening to hurt Marconi's son. If he didn't agree to remove dead bodies from the dome. Bodies? Does she mean... Oh, you're right. She must mean all those poor people who died during the Dream Life experiments. I guess they had to dispose of the bodies somehow. So apparently Rosetta pressured Marconi into doing her dirty work. He never came to us because he was fearing for his son's life, but he did make that recording to prove he was being blackmailed. You must question Rosetta about this immediately, Ace. Why question her? Like, she should be getting life at this point. Easy. Jones. Ace, the chief briefed me. I can't believe Marconi's dead. We didn't always see eye to eye, but he's been part of my life almost as long as I've been a cop. Strange to think he's gone. Well, not as strange as breaking at Marconi's house. Please tell us it wasn't you, Jones. I should have known you would find me out, Ace, but I couldn't sit around doing nothing. I was ready to join you at the dome when you called in Marconi's murder. The chief pulled me off the case, said I had too much history with Marconi. Tried to distract myself with the mirrors, chemistry books, and a bar of dark chocolate, but it wasn't enough. So you led your own investigation by breaking in and searching Marconi's house? Yes, but I didn't find anything. You never do, Jones. Do you realize how unprofessional that was? Now we've got no choice but to make you a suspect in Marconi's murder. And you have all the traits. But I figured they were going to have him have all the traits anyways. Whether or not he's actually the guy they want to make you think he is. Miss Pierre, we know you're blackmailing Marconi with his son's life. Did you kill Marconi because you discovered he collected evidence of your blackmail? That's ridiculous, great Agent Ace. Marconi was only useful to me alive. How did you learn Amelia was Marconi's son? We run background checks on all Dream Life applicants, so when a young scientist with chemistry knowledge rivaling my own turned out to be the son of a notorious mobster, I saw an opportunity. I hired the son and got the father released from prison, and instructed Marconi to recruit some ex-cons, people who wouldn't mind getting rid of a few bodies. He refused at first, said he'd changed, that his life of crime was behind him, but he changed his tune when I said I could have Emilio killed in an instant. Well, you sicken me. You'll never leave the cell once Segregation Ace has built a case against you. Dude, all we gotta do is tape our interviews with her, and she's obviously guilty. This keeps turning up revelations. We believe Marconi's company, Hawkeye Security, was hired only to patrol outside the dome, but we've learned that Marconi and his men were recruited to dispose of bodies of Dream Life's experiment subjects. I've already met one Hawkeye Security guard. We need to talk to Keith Vaughn, Ace. Ooh, this guy. Oh, snap. Mr. Vaughn, we proved that Hawkeye Security was involved in the illegal disposal of human remains. Oh darn, I should have run the moment I heard you come and see Agent Ace. Look, a job's a job. It ain't easy for an ex-con to find honest work. Once you've admitted your involvement, you're under arrest. You better tell us what Hawkeye Security did with the bodies. We smuggled them out of the dome at night, then burned them in an industrial incinerator till they weren't nothing but ashes. It was the boss's idea. Well, that's despicable, and your boss will soon be a little more than ashes himself. He was murdered earlier today. Wait, he was murdered? Well, it seems everything's going to the dogs. What with me going back to prison and the boss is dead? Don't dispose of dead bodies. I mean, I hate to tell you, dude, but that's kind of a no-brainer. It's not something that, like, you know. I mean, any news about the lighter that Ace found? Was the blood Marconi's? Well, I can't confirm your killer used this lighter to light the Molotov cocktail. Marconi's blood must have gotten on it in the struggle. The blood was the only substance on the lighter, but the design's pretty unusual, so I asked Gabriel to verify it. Okay, so Gabriel, what do you got? Well, my bookishness proved useful. You see, this lighter comes exclusively with the latest collector's edition of Game of Flames. That medieval fantasy novel everybody's reading. Exactly, no doubt about it. If your killer had that lighter, they must be a fan of Group of Flames. Game of Flames. Considering our book killer burned Marconi to death, they learned all the wrong lessons from the book. Game of Flames. Love it. Love it. Ace, it seems we're learning more about Marconi now that he's dead than we ever did when he was alive. We discovered Marconi had a child that he hid from everyone. That kid was so ashamed of his mobster father, he wanted nothing to do with him. Furthermore, there's no coincidence that Marconi's son got hired by Dream Life. Rosetta orchestrated it. She got Marconi released from prison so he'd do her dirty work. When she refused, she threatened her son's life. Alright, so what's gonna be the pop-up? Ace, why are you... Oh, no. Oh, he's been injected with protozane. Oh, no. Not a mirror. Well, guys, I'll see you guys in Chapter 3. Pitching against 88. Over and out. Oh, poor Amir, poor Amir. Mirror. You were injected on purpose? I hope you weren't injected on purpose. Okay, gotcha. Oh my goodness, we've already lost Rupert, but we can't lose Amir. Big lungs. Thanks for the follow. Amir's been hypnotized. Well, he's been injected with the with that serum that makes you kind of a zombie. And that's what we don't know. We don't know if he injected himself with it. Oh, look at that. Just one thing. What's that one thing? Ah, speaker. Alright, let's go. Stop. Let's increase the performance a little bit. Well, I don't have any of the previous stuff, but I am a huge Game of Thrones fan. Oh, sweet. Thanks, Kian. Thanks for getting chapter 1 up there. Stop. Hammer time. Oh wow, even got better than my other score. Sweet. Oh no, Anthony, you could be the one. Oh, we're almost close to leveling up too. no idea where a flamingo is. Oh, there it is. Oh, there it is. If I could go back in time, mine would be more philosophical. So the one point in time that would be able to tell me a lot about the world and all that stuff, I think, would be if I could go back in time and be in the location when Jesus is supposed to have approached himself to, I think it's Paul, one of the apostles. So after he got resurrected, or he was supposed to get resurrected, you know, he has the holes in his hands and stuff like that. I think that would be interesting, because either A, it's true, or B, it's not true. And if it's not true, that's also interesting. But if it is true, that would be pretty cool. And that would answer some questions that I have, as well as I'm sure other people have, about the reality of the situation. But everything else that you guys are mentioning is cool, but I kind of like the idea of, personally, of knowing more of an existential type question. So everyone else is going history and stuff like that, and it's like, you know, stuff, and I'm like, kind of like that, but I like the philosophical stuff. So I would like to do something like that, so I can get that information. Like things in history that you don't necessarily know are accurate. Like it would be also interesting to go back during the Black Plague, where very little is known about that period of time. I'd want to make sure that I would be healthy, but you know, it wiped out a whole population, and that's interesting to me. I want to know. I would want to go back in time to think to see if it's real or not. Atlantis would be also a really cool thing. So if I don't go to Atlantis, then I'm like, okay, it's not real. But if I do, then I get to know a little bit more about it, and that to me is cool. So whenever someone says, do you want to go back to an historical event, I want to go back to one where they don't necessarily know all of the answers to it. If that makes sense. Because I'd want to experience something that, for myself, that people have only really speculated on. Now, the one thing about the Big Bang, which again could be definitely something you do, but if you go back at that point, the question is, where are you? Not just when are you, where are you? Because the Big Bang is technically supposed to, I believe, have happened like all at once. So you need to be somewhere. Not that it couldn't be done, it just might be a little bit trickier. You have to see, you know, if God created man and all that stuff. Like, that's why I would go back to the resurrection, because that explains a lot. Like, it would validate a lot of different things without having to go back to certain, you know, different instances. So that's my justification as to why I would do that. Yeah, Viri, he's already uploaded chapter 1, so. Chapter 1, Chapter 2, Chapter 3, Chapter 4 are all going to be up today. Dude, it is 3:30. Man, I'm not going to be able to go back to sleep. Dang, that sucks. I might have to drink coffee today. Crap. I don't know where the coin purse is, but I can do this. Phone treasure. Coin purse, there it is. Paper plane. Exactly, Floor. And maybe the Muslims are correct. Again, you don't know that. So, it's just one of those things that, you know, the way I look at it is I would want to gain more information now than I had previously. So, but I think that's a question you guys should ask your friends and see how they respond. Oh, the missus wakes up when my alarm goes off and leaves. She gets pissed and she sometimes goes back to sleep. But it's not like I sneak out of there. She wakes up at like when the kids like cough or something in their room. She's got like that mom attitude or that mom skill that always knows when her kids are awake or whatever like that. And I don't feel as sick as I did when I first woke up, man. When I first woke up, I was exhausted. Feeling better. Is that not a suitcase? Oh, for the love of Pete. It's not. No, but that's a cool thing for the other people in the chat. If you ever wanna do it, just gauge where other people would want to go in history. Tell you a little bit more about them for sure. Like for me, I can just easily tell you that my drive for all that stuff is finding out the unknown. So I really like the idea of finding out something that not everyone knows about. But other people might have specific time periods that they really like, or, you know. Alright, well, we're going to be finishing off chapter 3 very, very soon. Wait, what? Oh. The coins, you can watch. Okay, gotcha. I thought I could watch for cash. I was like, that would be awesome. I would watch the heck out of videos for cash. Well, so, good point. If I were to return to that time and get information come back, I wouldn't care about. I mean, I would let other people know, but if other people didn't believe me, it would be no skin off my back. Because the reason I'd be going back there is for my own information. And if I come back and I can, I say what happened or whatever, and someone doesn't believe me, that's fine. That's their prerogative. I mean, think about it in today's day and age. A bunch of people believe stuff and that other people don't believe. So, see, and that right there tells you a lot about S.H.I.E.L.D. compared to me. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to get it, I don't think. The only way I can get this is if they give me 100,000 bonus at the end. Yeah, I'm not gonna do it. Well, we've got all of our suspects. I almost want to say I think it's Jones. I hate to say that, but that's gonna be my guess. Alright, let's do this. Let's go on to chapter 3. Alright, on your mark. Is it? Oh. Alright, folks, Pitching is Idiot, we are back. Like everyone with us on Facebook, we're headed on to chapter 3 where Amir got injected with protozane. How could that happen? Amir went to visit Hoover in his cell to learn more about the drug. Next thing we know, he's like this. And Hoover is gone. Oh my gosh. He ambushed Amir with the mind-altering drug and escaped. Hoover, nice guy, asked me to open his cell door, so I did. Oh, great. Hoover must have hidden some protozane before he was arrested. What's going to happen to Amir? Martine can take care of him while we track down Hoover. I've traced him through the city's CCTV. Hoover checked into the Glitz Hotel under a fake name. Go get him, Ace. You should know what to do with Amir. Dr. Hoover, put your hands up. Not you again, secret agent Ace. How did you find me? Weren't you facing enough charges already, Dr. Hoover? Now you can add escape from custody and drugging a police officer to the list. We're taking you back to your cell. Oh darn, I wasted my only vial of protozane on that officer for nothing. How much did you give him, Hoover? How long will Amir be like that? For it up to me, all you vermin will be like that permanently. The only vermin you'll meet are the rats in your cell, Hoover. We're taking you back into custody. Alright, so he's going to jail easily. Rosetta's going to jail easily, so it's got to be one of the other three, I would think. Not very great. He's very calm, eerily so in fact. It's like nothing bothers him. I have no idea how long he'll be like this. I think that was Dreamlike's plan for Grimm's, but turning everyone into emotionless puppets. Well, it doesn't bear thinking about. At least we stopped them from doing it to anyone else. Anyway, keep us updated, Martine. Meanwhile, Ace, we have an investigation to finish. To turn to Marconi's house. Oh, there's Jones. So, I think it's between Jones and Amir, or Jones and Emilio, and I'm leaning towards Jones. I don't know why. I'm just leaning more towards Jones. Cool, we got a star. Means we need one more star and we can finish off the additional investigation as well. Let's crack the lock. Let's reveal the writing. And we're worried about Amir. Yes. And I want to know who the killer is. So we are going to be... going as fast as humanly possible. Yes, make these all of them, because these are very easy. Questo. Sounds like Spanish. Yes, because oh, it's Italian. We better get to Gabriel. I should have known it was Italian. Yeah, we're gonna speedrun this. Oh yes, I was waiting for this. Honestly, it's sad, but this is actually better than when you're trying to search it behind something, because that just takes so long. I mean, realistically, this probably takes just as long. So the other one was 22 seconds. What's this? 25 seconds, yeah. Stuff with cash. I don't want your filthy money. It's from Hoover. So Marconi was trying to bribe Hoover. How he conveniently admitted this when questioned him earlier. Let's ask him why. It's probably to get his son snuck out or something. And of course, slow again. Grumpy key and drugged Amir. Yep. Oh great. Okay. Ooh, this is the other security guard. Oh, I Hawkeye security team. It says someone has switched Marconi's face with Keith Vaughn's. You're right, Ace. I can't see Marconi doing this. It must have been Mr. Vaughn. Apparently he fancies himself as the boss. Let's see what Mr. Vaughn has to say about this. I don't see him as doing it. Unless he changed bosses and he did it for his bosses or his new bosses. Assume you hear about your young friend, Secret Agent Ace. How is he? Still as docile as a sheep? I wouldn't joke about a mere state if I were you, Dr. Hoover. We're here because you know Marconi was bribing you. Why didn't you mention it earlier? Because I didn't accept his money. Marconi had been pestering for me for months to get access to Emilio. His latest thing was to try and bribe me to let Emilio leave the dome for good. So I asked the kid if that's what he wanted. And he said no. He said he felt privileged to be working with a revered chemist like myself, and that he felt at home here. I wouldn't expect you to understand, but we built the community, Secret Agent Ace. Emilio, Rosetta, and I even had a book club. We were reading Game of Flames. How touching. Let's just hope you didn't murder Marconi to protect your community, Dr. Hoover. Gosh, I can't imagine it being his son. I mean, it could be, but I just can't imagine it. Mr. Vaughn, can you explain this photo you doctored to show you and Marconi's place as the boss of Hawkeye Security? Ain't much to explain. I deserve to be the boss. Marconi was getting soft. He lost his appetite for dirty work, kept complaining about them bodies Rosetta was sending our way. But you don't bite the hand that feeds you. Bodies are nobodies. Guarding the dome was good business. I started buttering Rosetta up, hoping she'd fire Marconi and give me the job. Rosetta told me she liked dark chocolate, so I sent her some of my favorite to sweeten the deal. But I guess I wasted my time. So wait, you tried to get Marconi fired so you could take his job? Let's hope you didn't kill him for it. Or Secret Agent Ace will find out. It just seems lackluster, like they haven't built up his character to be a killer. Hey Ace, I've just seen a mirror. From a psychological perspective, the effects of Prozane are terrible yet fascinating. He's so docile and suggestible. It's like he has no free will. Well, that's what Dreamlight's plan for Grimsboro. I just hope Amir won't be under the drug's influence for long. Indeed. Anyway, you'll probably hear about Marconi's notebook. Translating it from Italian was easy. It's his diary. Marconi starts by recounting that his therapist suggested keeping a journal as part of his treatment. And then he talks about his work, and then there's numerous entries about trying to reconnect with his son. But what's most interesting is his final entry. It says, Jones found out why Zoe remembers. This is not going to end well. Huh. It always bugged Jones that Marconi was the only person Zoe remembered during her amnesia, but he didn't tell us he discovered the answer. Whatever truth came to light, Jones needs to tell us at once. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. Jones, we learned something worrying. Apparently you had dealings with Marconi without our knowledge. What are you talking about, Ace? According to Marconi's diary, you discovered why he was the only person Zoe could remember while she had amnesia, and he didn't expect you to react well. Oh, goodness. You gotta believe me, Ace. I only found when I visited Zoe in the asylum this morning. Her memories are slowly coming back, and she remembered one particular incident. Apparently she saw Marconi under the dome hauling dead bodies past her cell. And he was there, Ace. He lied to us all along. He saw Zoe under the dome and didn't do anything to help her. He was worse than the villain in Game of Flames. Wow, and you're only telling us now because we forced your hand? You're lucky we already knew about Marconi removing bodies for Rosetta. Otherwise, you'd have hindered an active investigation. I was in shock. I didn't think I could tell you. I called Marconi and demanded an explanation, but he just waved me off. So I broke into his house to find some answers. It wasn't until after that I heard that he was dead. I pray you're telling the truth, Jones, because avenging Zoe would be the perfect motive for killing Marconi. Uh-oh. Definitely seems like he could be it. Yep, let's move on. Yep. Okay, so where are we going next? Conveyor belt. New scene. Sweet. Speed run this beat. Yeah, Jones, you are not voting well for yourself, man. clicked on those yellow pieces. Gosh darn it. Alright. Oh, you helped me out. That's great. Thanks. Great. Hopefully they get better with their hitboxes in the next case. Ace, the broken ball top has a piece of cloth sticking out of it. It's actually part of the Molotov cocktail. Some substance on your right. We better get a sample. And sticking from those rubber pieces together won't take you long. Ace, we need to solve Marconi's murder. Yes, we do. We need to solve it as soon as humanly possible. Alright, dude, let's do this. 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 I'm super excited. Super excited. Alright. Super excited. Alright. Think or kill? Yes, I do. Let's get the glove to Martine. Alright, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. I think whoever the murderer is probably kills himself, honestly. I don't even think we get a chance to arrest them. Oh, well, it's convenient. Ace, let's get the substance from the broken bottle to Martine quickly. Yes. Yes, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Come on, speed up. Yes, let me use like 20 bucks this case to speed up. Ace, I'll get to the point. The burn marks and kerosene on the outside, I confirm your killer used to throw the cocktail. Yep, there's more outside. But found traces of their blood on the inside. Oh, positive. Oh, snap. Okay, well, that's definitely not me. That's basically gonna tell us who killed him. But I don't remember everyone's blood type. Alright. A bit. He's still drifting in and out. Alright. Yep. The main ingredient was Bisabolol. Chamomile is anti-irritation, particularly for freckled skin. What? It's Emilio? Go arrest the killer. It's Emilio, I'm pretty sure. I don't think Jones has freckles. Oh, or it could be... So it's not them. It's either Emilio or Rosetta. Yep, it's Emilio. Dang, it's his son. Dang. I actually thought... I can't remember. I think I thought of that. It was him. Mr. Fuller, you're under arrest for the murder of Tony Marconi. How could you set your own father on fire and leave him to die? What are you talking about, security agent? Sure, I had issues with the guy, but I'm no killer. And where you find your dark chocolate necklace, which you ripped off as you struggled with him? Oh, come on, Ace. Many people eat dark chocolate. It's full of antioxidants. Well, but not everyone has the chemistry knowledge to make the Molotov cocktail that killed Marconi. It doesn't require a PhD in chemistry either. Anyone could have done that. But only you left traces of your blood on the glove used to handle the Molotov cocktail, Mr. Fuller. Stop lying to us. Fine. Oh shoot. Now he's going crazy. That loser who dare call himself my father? Is that why you killed him? Because you wanted him to stop trying to reconnect with you? Hardly. I did it because he tried to stop me from fulfilling Dream Life's plans. Marconi had been desperate trying to contact me for weeks to warn me that Dream Life was doing something shady and that I needed to get out. Only someone with a mobster's simple mind would see Dream Life's work as shady. It's revolutionary. Prozane will change the world. Oh, so you're aware that the mind-altering serum all along, and you were happy to strip people of their free will. You've got minds as small as Marconi's. Don't you understand the scientific breakthroughs involved? And I helped make them. I worked for the Brazilian myself. Of course, none of that meant anything to my useless father when he realized you were storming the dome. He tried to come to my rescue. Marconi appeared as I was packing up the Protozane for shipping, and he told me we needed to leave, that he'd force me at gunpoint if he had to. I knew I couldn't overpower a guy at his size, so I agreed. I pretended he finally got through to me, but I suggested we take things a step further. I said we should blow up the drugs I helped make so I wouldn't have them on my conscience. He fell for it and let me make a Molotov cocktail. It was never meant for the drug, of course. He realized what I was doing, but it was too late. There was a brief struggle, and I pushed him, and then I threw the bottle. Wow, so your father came to save you, and you exploited his love to trick and murder him. What has that gangster's love ever done for me except hold me back? It felt good to watch him burn. He's finally gone from my life forever. Wow. You keep calling your father a gangster, but you're worse than he ever was. You're under arrest for the murder of Tony Marconi. Life. Lifer. Lifer. Give him life, Judge Hal. Give him Powell. Give him life. It was his own fault. Marconi thought that being my father let him interfere in my life. He wanted to stop my revolutionizing the world of Dream Life. I understand that you're a Dream Life employee. Your involvement in the schemes will be investigated by a separate tribunal. In the meantime, considering the lack of remorse, yes, did it right. Yes, yes. Good job, Judge Powell. Good job. I mean, you had to do life. You had to. You'll regret this. You'll all regret this. No, we won't. No, we won't. No, we won't. We're pretty good. We're pretty good. We're pretty safe. At least I'm safe. I don't know if anyone else is safe, but I know I'm safe. So Ace, it seems like I missed a lot. Amir, you're back to normal. Yeah, being on Prozane felt like a dreamlike state. I'm glad to have woken up now that the drugs were worn off. Anyway, who would have thought Marconi was killed by his own son? Yeah, it seems like his son was his one weakness, and that's what finally killed him. Emilio betrayed his father without a thought. And all for Dream Life, but hopefully this is the last that they've ruined. Yes, we now have complete control of the dome. Dream Life's been shut down, and Rosetta is facing life in prison. And the mayor wants to congratulate you personally, Ace. I was going to say, Rosette, all those people are going to be arrested. Anyways, guys, let's head on to chapter number, or the additional investigations of Virginia 8. Au revoir. Alright, guys, let's do this. I think I've got all the stars. Yep, do this. On your mark, get set, go. Alright, folks, Virginia 88, we are back. Let's go under the dome. Ace. Today truly is the end of an era. First, it brought the death of a notorious mobster, Tony Marconi, and he wasn't exactly a model citizen, but he did try to help bring down Dream Life, and his last action was trying to save his son. Speaking of Dream Life today, we finally shut them down. The dome's entirely under police control, and Rosetta appears behind bars. And most importantly, we thwarted Dream Life's plan to unleash their mind-altering drug on Grimsboro. Amir suffered in the process, and Jones got mixed up in the investigation. But, and about that, Ace, can I talk to you? Of course. Ace, take Gloria to see Jones. After that, Ace, head to the city hall. The mayor wants to congratulate you for everything you've accomplished today. What if Jones decides to, like, take a break from the force for a little bit? That would be nuts. And we get Ramirez or something to be with us. Secret Agent Ace, you've done a tremendous service for the city, bringing down Dream Life and exposing their nefarious schemes. Just doing our job, sir. The more I look into it, the less I understand how the dome was allowed to exist. The previous administration can't have followed the correct procedure. And this brings me to my main point. The dome and the meteorite must be transferred to the correct authorities. Denise Daniels, head of the Space and Aeronautics Research Agency, will arrive soon to take control of the facility. And that's where you come in. We need to hand it over to Sarah and all the data on Dream Life's activities. Everything's on the meteorite, the human experiments, and even personnel files. I'll pay you overtime if you search for Rosetta's office for that data, Secret Agent Ace. Oh, I'm not a salary? Okay, cool. I did not know that. Hey, I have something to tell you. I'm resigning. I was right. No way. Oh, I don't know if you guys can tell. Can you tell? I can't tell. I got goosebumps right now. Oh, this is so weird. I knew this was gonna happen. Oh, I'm getting goosebumps. I wish you guys could see it. I got goosebumps all over. This is not. Again, like I said, I hope he gets back. But I didn't think that was. I can't resign. I have to. Ace, my recent behavior has been an embarrassment to the force. I snuck into the dome and broke into Marconi's home. I'm not fit to be a police officer anymore. Well, you've had a rough time, Jones. We know that Zoe's sentence was a hard blow. But that's no reason to quit. You need your friends around you. Sorry, Ace, but my decision's final. I need a fresh start away from here. My flight to Philadelphia leaves in 2 hours. I'll say goodbye to the team and give my resignation to the chief. I just wanted you to know first. Oh, I don't like this. I don't like this at all. I'm not in favor of this. I mean, I get it. I get it. I mean, I predicted this a little earlier just thinking about how it was going to go, but it doesn't mean I have to like it. Doesn't mean I have to like it. Yeah, Ace, come up over here. We can't let Jones go through with this. Agreed, but his mind's made up. He wouldn't listen. I have an idea. It's been Jones's dream to be a police officer since he was a kid. We just need to remind him that being a detective is his life. Let's make a video compilation of his best moments with the police. Oh my gosh, you're gonna make me cry. Oh my gosh. You just keep that. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh man. Oh, this is gonna be tear jerk worthy. Oh. I don't feel comfortable doing this. I don't feel comfortable doing this. I mean, it's gonna be a very that video, man. If they put together his like best hits, oh, that's gonna be rough. So emotional, man. Alright, Ace, if that's Rosetta's personal computer, our widget contains the data we're looking for. Can you unlock it? Sure, we can. I don't remember what happened with what Tess Goodwin said about her trial. Can you refresh my memory? It's been like 4 or 5 years. I can't remember that. Of course. Hey, here's a videotape, but it's smashed to pieces. Can you fix it to see if we can use it? Oh, yep. Tears are coming. Tears are coming. I can just. That is going to happen. Oh my gosh, that's a creepy sound. Scared the crap out of me, actually. Ace, Kathy will be able to tell us if Rosetta's computer contains data Sarah needs. Sarah? It's probably Sarah. Oh, come on. There's Jones. Oh man. Oh, we're refreshing because it lags. Aces, yep. I knew Marconi was filmed. And Jones would have been on his mind lately. I hear Kathy's busy, so let's get the tape to Alex and hope there's something for our video. Quick, Jones' plane leaves soon. Yeah, sadly this game crashes with the new update. Ace, I can't believe Jones wants to leave us after all we've been through together. So we need your help. Do you find any footage of us on Marconi's videotape? I sure did, and combine it with the footage from your archives, Ramirez. I think you'll like the results. Take a look, Ace. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh, Junior Officer Jones reporting for duty. I'm so excited for my first day on the job. Oh, and Chief King too. Oh, you're gonna make a fine police officer, young man. Oh dear. I'll do my best to make the Grimsboro PD proud, I promise. Yes, yes, the costume one, of course, of course. I know it's a little feminine, but this always said it was exactly like in the comments. I feel like a real superhero. Oh, there you are, Ace. How's the manhunt on your end? I thought we needed some help in our chase. The city's counting on us. Between Astrid's nose and you, we're gonna track the serial killer down. Reminds me of the good old days. Hopefully it'll remind Jones as well. We must dash to the airport and catch Jones before his flight, Ace. King, man. King changed the way we look at criminal case. Ace, thank goodness you're here. What's wrong, Kathy? Rosetta's computer, I was transferring the data onto an external drive. It triggered a self-destruct mechanism, and every Dreamlife file is being deleted as we speak. Wait, what? But that data is evidence against Dreamlife. And not only that, Sarah needs to understand what Dreamlife is doing with that meteorite. The override must be an external drive, but I don't know where. Well, that's not helpful. What are we going to do? Security Agent Ace, I'm Denise Daniels, head of Sarah, and I was told to find you here. I can't wait to see the data that you've acquired on Dreamlife. Actually, the situation has arisen, Miss Daniel. We need to talk. Security Agent Ace, what are you telling me about Dreamlife's data Delta self-destructing is dire news? We must save that data or all the evidence of Dreamlife's meteorite research along with their plans will be lost. We could still save it for everything if we could override the self-destruct command. Our techie told us that override is on an external drive. Then we must return to Miss Pierre's office and find this device. Secret Agent Ace, I'll need your experience and don't let your energy flag. Flag? That sounds like a mistake. She looks like Sarah Huckabee Sanders. I think. Sure looks like it a little bit. Like they modeled it after her. Secret Agent Ace, you said Miss Pierre was cunning enough to hide the drive in an unlikely place. I can see why you went for that flower pot. Looks like it had a tumble. Let's search the debris. At least that wasn't a 2. Hey, Secret Agent Ace, there's a device, really was a hidden device in the flower pot. Too bad for Rosetta that you noticed the pot had fallen. But this is an override device that can stop Rosetta's computer deleting all the data. It has the port, but that's hardly rare. It also has a fingerprint scanner. It says alpha authorization. That sounds like something only Rosetta can unlock. Let's take it to Rosetta and have her activate it. Then we'll know if this is what we need. Just drop her down. Miss Pierre, we finally meet. I've heard a lot about you and your reprehensible antics. And you are? The person who's going to fix your mess, make sure the meteorite is dealt with as it should have been in the first place. Well, it won't be easy. I'd wager you're here because all of Dreamlife's files are being deleted right about now. Yeah, except we found this device. Wait, how'd you find the one thing that would stop the self-destruct? Well, we weren't sure about that, but thanks for spilling the beans, and now we'll take your fingerprint whether you like it or not. Celebrate while you can, Secret Agent Ace. You've got me and my data. You won the battle, but you won't win the war. Dude, you're behind bars. I kind of think I'll win the war. Ace, Miss Daniels can't thank you enough. I plugged the machine with the override protocol into Rosetta's computer and managed to stop the self-destruct command. Dreamlife's data is safe in our hands. Excellent work. Well, of course, some details got lost, but there's enough to give Sarah an overview of Dreamlife's plans. We shall use it. The mirror will be kept safe, and we'll liaise with the Grimsboro PD about prosecuting those responsible for the atrocities. Secret Agent Ace thanks you for your invaluable help. Alright, Jones. Come back to us. Ace, thanks so much for making that video for me. We've had so many good times together. The Grimsboro PD is like my family. And just like a family, we're here to support you. Just because you made a mistake doesn't mean you have to run away. Thank you, Ace. I think that I knew deep down, I just forgot somewhere along the way. You're right. I shouldn't run away from problems. I should stay here and face them with you by my side. Yes. However tempting the idea of opening a donut shop in Philadelphia was, this was where I belong. Thank you for talking some sense to me, Ace. I guess I won't be needing these anymore. Donut glasses. Nice. Ace, we can celebrate a decisive victory over Dreamlife. We've got their leadership in custody, and we foiled their plans to unleash a mind-altering serum on Grimsboro. Now the Dome and Dreamlife's data are in the hands of the appropriate agency, who will cooperate with Grimsboro BT to prosecute the culprits. The first thing the agency did was destroy all that mind-altering serum in the presence of myself and the mayor. I'd say we're off to a good start. Of course, the road to victory has been long and not without loss. Rupert gave his life to the cause, and Amir nearly paid with his sanity. And Zoe was among the people whose dream lives ruined with their experiments. Because of this, we also nearly lost Jones, who let his emotions overrule his professionalism and then wanted to atone for it by resigning. But thankfully, you've convinced him to stay on in the force. He'll have to take some time off work, but I'm glad he's not leaving. Yeah, taking some time off to deal with everything that's happened will do me good, Ace. I'm going to start therapy. Well, the entire team's pulled together admirably, Ace, and I've never been prouder to be your chief. There's just one thing still nagging me. When you last saw Rosetta claiming she won the battle but not the war, I wonder what she meant. Well, she probably meant that she's a sore loser. Nope. She never believed we'd take her down. That's true, but I still rest easier if we were certain that there were no more surprises coming, especially since we don't know why Dreamlife wanted to unleash that serum. And we know Rosetta founded Dreamlife straight out of the Grimsboro University. Perhaps it's worth digging into her past. Capital idea, Ace. We're going back to school. Yes! I love university. Love university. Let us go to university. Alright. Let's see what we got here. University. Yeah. University. 27th, so that means next Thursday, guys, we're going to be starting on University. I'll see you guys there. It's been Pitching Ace 88. Over now. Alright, guys. Holy moly. Holy moly. What a adventure this is on. What an adventure. I am stoked for this adventure. Next Thursday, man. So I will see you guys all then. See if I can get some rest. And I'll see you guys next Thursday. Thank you guys very much. This is Pitching Ace 88. Over now.